They look like wounds on my arm. What? They look like wounds on my arm? Does Albus self-cut? Is that a thing that I read about? Is that a thing that was addressed earlier in this story? Hi guys, I just want to take a second to thank all my patrons here who have donated to me. No matter how much they've donated to me, it really means a lot to me. And if you guys want, you can check out my Patreon and help support me continue to make yaoi videos. Thanks guys. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Dramatical Murder. This time we're playing Reconnect. And there should be an opening song, I think, that I figured, I might as well leave that in, right? Even though I totally complained about the music last time. Because, oof, that music, guys. It's a little bit grating on the ears. Like, what are these vocals? I don't need that in my ear. I mean, the visuals on the screen are actually kind of cool, but God, this music is killing me. It's really bad. It's so bad. Kinda looks like flying dicks. Why are they all giants? I don't get it. Alright, well that was a pretty bad ending to a pretty bad song, but okay. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Yeah, that's really painful in the ears. So I have no idea exactly, I know this is noises, but I have no idea exactly which one I should start with. I'm gonna just go with the one on the left? Maybe I should go with the right, I don't know, because you read right to left in Japan, right? Let's just go with the one on the right then? I have no idea what... I have no idea. We're just sort of rolling with this. Do you want to feel even better? I don't think so. Do you want to give up? Is this the same thing from... Should I not be playing this? Should I have just done the one on the left? Do you want to rest? Because I think... This is what I remember... what the voice inside Alba's head said back at Platinum Jail, Oval Tower. Do you want to sleep? Can I not wake up? Can I stop trying? Can I stop now? Okay, let's kind of get on with it. I don't understand. No, this is noise. I don't understand pain. Maybe I was paralyzed, but for whatever reason, I don't have a sense of pain. Because I don't know physical pain, I can't even imagine emotional pain. It was just me. And because of that reality, I just didn't care. But it always seemed to be a problem for everyone else around me. When was it that I realized I couldn't feel pain? I don't remember. My parents were always more strict than anything else, and that just made me lash out as a kid. I don't know if it was because of that, but even if my knees were roughed up, I just wiped off the blood and showed it to my mother smiling. I thought the red stuff on my knees looked cool. When my mother saw it, she stiffened up and stopped me in a panic. The look on her face made me terribly happy. Okay, that's kind of creepy. Maybe because I saw my mother, who was usually stern and motionless, look frazzled. There was also a time when I broke my leg after carelessly falling down the stairs. But it didn't hurt, so I just walked home like that. I only noticed it much later, so it took longer to recover. I broke my finger when I got into a fight once, and it became disfigured because I left it alone. There weren't any special injuries other than those, and my left hand was just a little inconvenient. My parents had noticed something was wrong and took me to the hospital, but they weren't able to find out what it was. How were they not able to find out that you couldn't feel pain? They didn't know how to fix it either, so my parents were unhappily not able to do anything about me. Because I didn't understand pain, I could understand the pain of others. So I didn't know how to simply play around when fighting. Whenever my playmate would cry, I could never understand why. An adult would always come by to protect the other kid and tell me this: apologize. I don't mind playing around, but you can't hit so hard that they cry. Strong enough to cry. How strong is that? I could never figure out how much it was. Wow, what a baby. What an emo baby. Before I knew it, I became some punk that picked fights all the time. I've never lost one, because I had no fear of hitting people or being hit back. Normally when people are hit, they reflexively recoil and have this natural sense of fear. It hurts when you get hit, and they can imagine how much pain their opponent was in. But that had nothing to do with me, since I didn't know pain. Since I didn't hurt when I was hit, I couldn't understand my opponent's pain either. At first I thought fighting and playing were the same thing. When I saw kids crying in pain, I wondered why they cried about something so small. But as I fought, I noticed the clear hostility in my opponent's eyes. Not everyone is playing around. I'm terrible. It was a shock. I didn't know why I was hated, and I thought like a child. What do I have to do to get along with everyone? There were times that I asked myself that. There were times that I declined fights, thinking that it'd be better if I stopped picking fights too. But as I kept fighting, my sense of guilt faded away. If it's going to be like this, then I might as well make it the same for them. Even if I'm hated, why do I have to suffer over it? When I thought that, everyone around me was afraid. Oh, look at him! Oh, look at the precious little baby noise. Oh, that's kind of cute. That's a little cute. Okay. That's a little cute. All right. Okay. Not just other people, my parents as well. My parents were always the type to hold pride in their status, and I think they had a terrible time when I just kept causing problems. Am I gonna have to voice act this whole thing? Only my younger brother was worried for me, but my parents never let him get close to me. My brother and I were different because he understood pain. I get it, you don't understand pain. How many times can you say that? When I got my teeth knocked out in this one fight, I don't even remember. My parents dragged me by the arm and brought me into this room. It was different from my old room, and was perfect with a full bathroom, a simple kitchen, and a refrigerator. My house was huge, so my parents seemed to have renovated one of the empty rooms for me. That room became my castle. I wasn't allowed to take one step outside of it, and I spent most of my childhood there. When I was locked up in there, I screamed and pounded on my door. But no matter how long I waited, that door never opened. A maid always brought in food and all sorts of stuff, pushing it through a small locked opening at the bottom of my door. I was treated like a prisoner, even though I was family. I cried and screamed, hoping for someone to save me. I thrashed around until I hurt myself, and then I cried even more. How'd you hurt yourself? You don't know what hurt is. I spent days like that, and then crouched down exhausted. I thought this: even if I scream, no one will come to save me. Even if I'm hurt, no one will care. So, I have to live on my own. No, I'll live, even if I'm alone. That's what I thought, and then that became reality. If I lived by myself, I wouldn't need anyone else. My life or death wouldn't matter to anyone else, and other people's deaths wouldn't matter to me either. The fact that it was just a part of life became obvious for me, and then the reality of everything around me dimmed. Whatever their hair looked like, their face looked like, or what they wore, everyone was the same. They were all like dolls to me. I didn't care, and I didn't need to. But I honestly knew who the weirdest one of them all was. It was me. Oh my god. Something forced out of this world. Nothing would change whether I was there or not. Living on my own wasn't the same as being here. Living on my own was the same as being here, but at the same time, it wasn't. How long is this going to be? How long is each route in Reconnect? Even beyond pain, most of the sensation on my skin is dulled. The only thing I can feel with is my tongue. Maybe it was a coincidence, but for some reason I could only feel those unknown sensations when I bit and twisted my tongue. Ew. When I got into body piercings, the only one that hurt was my tongue. When I got it, I thought, so that's what pain is like. So when I got my tongue pierced, the weird sensation felt even more livid. But I soon got used to it, as I thought I didn't understand pain that well. Soon I thought that sensation was different from any other. And to me, rhyme was something that gave me a false sensation of pain. When I took damage in rhyme, there was the illusion of my body being hurt, and the pain along with it. It was a groundbreaking system, and it felt bizarre the first time, just like when I got my tongue pierced. I thought that was what pain was like. But no matter how it hurt, it felt fake in the end. With that thought stuck in the corner of my brain, I sneered at my cold self. But I still kept playing, as it was the one place that I was able to know pain. I was undefeated in both real-life fights and rhyme. It was probably because I wasn't afraid of pain. No matter what disadvantage I was at, I was always able to stay calm and counterattack. I would lose if I knew pain, so it wasn't really necessary, was it? What was so special about it? You don't need pain. That's what I thought. And then someone came along that made me feel the pain of losing. That was Alba. When I was into Rhyme, I fished around for some info on some interesting players from the past. I didn't think they'd have been all that strong, so I just looked around a little. And I found a guy who was undefeated like me. Sly Blue. He wasn't into Rhyme when I found him, but I was awfully interested. I wanted to fight someone strong like him. While I was looking for Sly Blue, I ran into Alba, and then I challenged him to a fight. Not formally, but in an unofficial sudden death way. This time it is such an honor. It was a crushing defeat. It was impossible. I'd never lost a match in Rhyme. It was obvious that I'd win. So I lost. One time too many. When I realized that, my chest was pounding and my neck was unbearably hot. The humiliation of losing hit me. Thinking back, that was pain. The one place I could feel pain was in Rhyme. I'd never tasted defeat in Rhyme before. Was pain what I was really looking for? No, it wasn't. Or it shouldn't have been. I was living without it, even if no one came to save me. But honestly, in the beginning, when I was a kid, all my friends quickly grew to hate me, so I hated not being able to feel pain. When I was locked in that room, I couldn't help but feel miserable. If I could feel pain, would that never have happened? I went crazy thinking about it over and over. If I could feel pain. But it was something I could never feel, no matter how much I wished for it. I somehow pushed that desire down and looked away. That's how I lived. Living without knowing pain. Is that like the sound of him like biting on his tongue? Even though I lived like that. Him. Alba destroyed the walls in my heart with this scrap. That's how he did it? Not with his love, but with his with his superpower? With his poorly defined superpower? There may be only one thing that I can teach you. Maybe the fact that this world is not... Wait, is that Alba talking? The fact that this world is not so bad as you think it is. He said something that I didn't understand the meaning of. But when I hear those words, something stirred in my chest. I wasn't able to tell what that was. It was warm and bright. Hope. I had forgotten what that was a long time ago. Something so dumb. Because of him, So I guess I am having to read all this. Do you want to feel even better? Yeah, that's him, like, biting up his tongue, isn't it? Do you want to give up? I don't like listening to this. Do you want to rest? Ugh. Do you want to sleep? Ugh. Can I not wake up? Make me uncomfortable. I don't like this. Can I stop trying? Ugh. Ugh. Can I stop now? My heart was ruined after living alone. When the reality hit me, I wasn't able to say what I really wanted. What I really wanted was the pain that I should have had. And then... to be in pain, to push too far, to be worried about. The one who tied me to this world was him. I've never had someone that did that something for me. Everyone always looked up to me for property, my wealth or status. I was terrified that he might have been the same way. He pushed his way into my space, the one where I was enclosed by black walls. Alba. Oh, is he finally gonna say something? With a sharp pain running through my body, I opened my eyes. Wait, is this Alba? It sounded like Alba. Am I crazy? Pain stings again when I budge to look around. I think it must still be noise. I didn't realize where it hurt before, but now it's my back. It's pitch black all around like I'm asleep. When I try to move again, I notice something warm clinging to me. I flinch when I see soft hair at the base of my neck. Is this, maybe? I stare into the thing clinging to me. As I thought.
Noise.
Wait, no, this is Alba. What the heck? Okay, fine, I guess. Noise is holding me from the front. I feel a breath on my neck as if he's responding to me. Neither he nor I are wearing anything. Okay. Glad to hear it. Not sure why. Really glad to hear it. Is this back when... This is the room from when Alba used scrap to save Noise, I think? I don't really remember. This is probably not reality. This is the same room that I entered in Scrap. Which means my Scrap failed? Noise... Is this like a bad ending? Like, what is this? Noise fidgets holding my body. I thought this was just going to give me more backstory. I mean, it kind of has, I guess. I grimace at the pain slicing down my arm. When I look to see what happened, there's blood spilling from my arm like my skin has been torn apart. Why all of the sudden? Were these wounds here before? No, but... Feeling strangely uneasy, I look to Noise. When I look into his face in the dark, I feel a chill. Coo, ha ha ha. Alright. Noise laughs, looking down as he says it. Ouch. He definitely just said it hurt. But doesn't Noise not feel pain?
Noise! Omae!
As I speak, I grab Noise's shoulder to look at him in the eye. He suddenly frowns. I didn't mean to grip so hard and I automatically apologize.
Gomen.
My eyes widen when I look at him again. His body is covered in wounds, like he'd been sliced by a knife all over. Ooh, that's kind of hot. They look like wounds on my arm. What? They look like wounds on my arm? Does Alba self-cut? Is that a thing that I read about? Is that a thing that was addressed earlier in this story? Alba self-cuts? I don't remember that being a thing. Okay. I guess that was his emo phase. Like, I don't know. I didn't realize Alba self-cuts. Okay. When I look down to my own body, there are wounds all over, just like Noises. Or does he just have wounds right now? I don't understand. I don't understand. Ooh. While I'm confused about the entire experience, Noise brings his face to mine. His eyes directly in front of me capture mine. It feels like I'm sinking into the darkness, like mud. He's looking my way, but not at me. A thin smile rises to Noise's lips without his usual sharpness to it. A terrible premonition grabs at me then.
Noise.
He weakly laughs and puts his lips into mine. I pull back in surprise, my lips stinging with pain. I taste where he touched with my tongue. It tastes like blood. My lip is slit, but how? He didn't bite down, he just touched it and...
逃げないで。青葉。
He begs more than asks, and then wraps his arms around my head to pull me closer.
痛い。
It's like something sliced through the back of my head. Right where Noise is touching me. No, could... I take an anxious and painful breath and reach towards Noise's arm with my fingertips. With a terrible premonition and shaking fingers, I touch his arm. Ew. Right, just as I thought. A single red slit appears where I had touched. Almost like it's aware. The skin splits on its own and blood gushes outwards. Deep dread sweeps onto me. Dread sweeps onto me and tears up my chest. We hurt each other wherever we touch. I don't know why, but that's how it is. This isn't reality. This is inside Noise's mind. Oops. And that means this is how Noise wanted it. Ew. He has no sense of pain. But he definitely said it hurt when I had touched him. Which means that he can feel pain in here. Is it because he wanted pain? But still, this phenomenon...
Noise. どうして
Noise violently pulls me over and kisses my lips, interrupting me. Jesus, why is he so unbalanced? I don't. It's just pain, dude. Get over it. I try to pull back and pain like knives in my mouth overcome me. The back of my head being held hurts too, and I push him away in a panic. Ew. Noise groans when wounds form on the places my hand and arms touch. When I jerk my hand back, Noise pulls me back into him. How much longer is this going to be? I'm not sure when to end the video. The pain spreads from my back and my arms and shrieks pour from my lips as he pushes us together. It hurts for him too, so why? Because he's a freak that likes pain. No, Noise didn't even know pain before this, so it should hurt for him 100 times more than me. But I bear the pain and pull my lips away, and then look at his face.
痛い。
Noise. He's laughing while frowning in pain. He looks like he's in so much pain, but to me, he looks peaceful somehow. What? Okay, I guess. I don't know how you can... How do you look like you're in pain, but also look peaceful? Can someone... I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that's a thing. I'm sorry. I don't think so.
これが痛み。
God, I kind of regret going Noise's route. He's such a fucking melodramatic baby.
Noise.
Noise holds my head in his hands again and forces a kiss. Well, I don't know how much longer this is going to be, so I think I'm gonna save here and end the episode. But thank you guys for watching, and next time we'll probably finish at least this section of Reconnect, and we might still have another one to do for Noise. I'm not sure exactly, but see you guys next time. Bye.